people did it to me, I felt some type of way. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers just don't know how hard I have worked to overcome my fucking obstacles, man.
Wait, what did they do, when you said people did what to you?
People dox me. Bomb. Y'all don't know about that because I didn't really say anything. But people dox me and they did accounts with my kids' names and my children's father's names and everything. And
they do.
But you know that wasn't us, though, right? That wasn't us.
I know it wasn't y'all. I know that's why I never came for y'all. I knew it wasn't y'all.
You know who that was. You know who that was.
It was the people. No, it was the people that I was fucking cool with. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I learned a hard lesson. Like, I was salty at myself because I'm actually a very caring person. So when I had this affiliation with people, I was like, God damn, man, like, why y'all gotta stab me in the back like that? Like, God damn, like, I'm trying to hold it in. I'm not revealing nothing we talked about. I'm not on this bitch doing videos. I'm not doing none of that. But you hoes is doing subliminal videos. Y'all talking about shit that I went through with my child's father. Like, y'all not letting me rest. Y'all not letting me chill when I address these women head up. I didn't say nothing. This is the problem with that.
This problem, and I tried to tell you this shit. It's like, look, just because you might relate to a female, you might have things in common, you might understand, does not mean that you can jump in the front and catch the bullets. Because guess what? You're going to catch all them bullets and they're going to keep pushing you in front. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
You need to look at people's past behavior.
Wait a minute.
Look at how they...
But also, she knew, if you knew they were doing that to us, why wouldn't you think they would do that to you?
But see, that's just the thing.
Can always...
I did. See, this is the thing. Y'all assume that everybody knew. I did not motherfucking know.
But hold on, though. This is
what was talking about.
But this is why people didn't believe you, because
talking about it. But
this is why people didn't believe you.
I did ask questions. I did. Like, hold on for a second, Lord. I did ask questions. I was like, God damn, did this happen or did that happen? Motherfuckers was telling me no. So it was never a situation where I knew. Like, I came in on the back end of a lot of shit. But at the same time, I wasn't about to hop on YouTube and expose people. I just wasn't about to do that. I'm sorry. I wasn't about to do that shit. I wasn't about to hop on YouTube and be like, I think this whole lying. I think this bitch lying. I think this bitch doing this. I think this bitch doing that. Because at the end of the day, I was being doxxed at the same time and wasn't nobody supporting me. So why would I come online and say, hey, this is what's happening to you. This is what nobody supporting me. Nobody supported what happened to me.
You want to know why? You want to know why nobody supports you? Because number one, you can always count on a fuck bitch to be a fuck bitch, period. Number two, the thing about YouTube is that rewind button is a motherfucker. You might not see what she doing now, but you can rewind and see the history of this heifer.
No, that's
so when she
either, Lord.
Really?
No,
really?
It was the people.
Okay.
The people that she was associating with. Like somebody like me, yeah, I use troll accounts, but all my troll accounts, I let you know, first of all, is me.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna tell you.
Wait, let the nini finish.
But these girls right here, for instance, the one who so-called apologized to me. Yeah, she apologized to me. But at the same time, she was going behind that same apology with troll accounts saying fuck shit. So me being me, I'm going to come as myself and go back at you. But people looking at it as, well, she apologized and now you attacking her. No, I'm attacking her because she's coming at me in troll accounts that only I will recognize.
But what I mean by look at the person history, I mean just rewind to all their other videos, all their other quote unquote alliances with other people. They screwed every one of them. Every one of them got fucked over.
Yeah, well,
just because you come in new.
The only reason I went after Sasa Ray is because we know she doxed me. We always knew that Rice had something to do with it, but then Rice, when she decided to admit it later on, so you can't act like you didn't know that these people did that shit and then be shocked when they did it to you.
She only admitted it because she was mad at her. because what she did was criminal.
Wait, huh?
Let me stop you.
Now pay attention very closely how the attitude change, the conversation change, and the blame starts to change. They refuse to take responsibility.
First of all, I never said I acted like anything, because I'm not gonna act like nothing just to prove a point to y'all. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna say is, because y'all ain't acting like shit to say that y'all knew certain shit was happening to me, and I know y'all niggas knew.
Now you have to go back to the beginning of this video where she says she knows we didn't know.
Because it was a lot of, okay, so right, you gonna say you didn't know. So I ain't know.
Didn't I just say who doxed you? And you said, Bomb, I know y'all didn't know. I didn't know.
Well, I
would have been laughing at you if I would have known. I would say, T bitch, you got doxed by the bitch.
So Bomb, you said you didn't know who doxed me. Donini say she did. Who doxed me, Donini?
Right, of course. She started talking about her cousins and Facebook. We all knew who she was talking about. She wasn't talking about her cousins. She wasn't talking about no Facebook.
Okay.
We knew you was gonna get doxed before you got doxed.
I never seen that video.
The same thing.
She says she knows that we knew. Some says yes, they knew, and then she goes and says, "No, you're wrong."
But see, y'all wrong, because I actually got doxed right when I first came on YouTube.
See, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know about.
But look who you was running. We knew because of who you was running with.
And I know exactly who doxed me because I tracked their IP address through Geek Squad. So I know exactly who it was. Okay? Yeah. And that person was JPV. So while y'all saying y'all don't know who doxed me.
Wait,
now I'm not going to go too far into this, but let me just say that any of us who understands IP address, networking, tracking people down, I'm just going to let you know that this woman is lying. There is no doubt about it. And if you listen long enough, she'll just start backing away as I question her about it. She'll then start on this thing about, I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to show my answers, and I don't have to do this. And she's right. But I'm going to call her an outright liar. And anybody with any computer knowledge knows that she's lying as well. Geek Squad does not track IP addresses. That is not how it's done.
Okay, so now we're gonna go there. Okay, so where on Geek? See, because I'm a computer engineer. Where on Geek Squad did you trace his IP? Where did you get his IP?
Let me finish. Okay, so I have a business. I have Geek Squad for my business because I'm very computer illiterate. I don't know how to do none of this shit. So I hired Geek Squad to handle my shit. And
handle what?
What do you mean?
Oh no, go ahead. Continue on. I'm sorry.
So I hired Geek Squad to handle my business. And when I first came on YouTube and I was doing those Google Hangouts, HPD was the first person to dox me. And then it was Sansa Ray. Sansa Ray doxed me next. Sansa Ray didn't just dox me next. She doxed my daughter too. So
she do that.
So it was a lot of shit that went on behind the scenes. But HPV was right in the middle of that shit. And that's why I have an issue with HPV. It's not because I just dislike him because he's white. I don't give a fuck about HPV being white. HPV was on some motherfucking trash. And I know that for a fact. So that's why I didn't like HPV. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's actually white. I could give a fuck less. It had a lot to do with the fact that he fucking doxed me when I was first on YouTube. And the problem was I came in this bitch under my real name. I didn't even know that you was supposed to hide your shit. I was on this bitch like, hello, I'm me. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I didn't even fucking know. And niggas was on this bitch on some trash. I didn't know that.
And that's my question. How did he dox you? Because I didn't know about that.
Me neither.
And I never said it. And I'm not about to give full information because then I'm going to expose myself. So I'm not going to give
the information. I just want to know how. Like, did you say your whole name or something like that? You don't have to give that information. I just was asking how.
No, he took my he took the fact that I came on this bitch under my real name. And he just looked up my information and he doxed me. You know what I'm saying? He looked up my information. He put my name in troll accounts, and I tracked the IP address through Geek Squad, and it was JPV. It was the same person.
Okay,
and
so
I didn't. Listen, let me tell you.
No, wait a minute.
Let me tell you.
Because you remember in the beginning, you disliked me from a video where I wasn't nasty cousin or nothing. You just discernment told you that I was also
bomb.
Like, wait, I just got one question. When you got his IP address, where did you get it from? The IP address that you had you had to give it to Geek Squad, right?
I got it from Geek Squad.
So where did they get it from?
I don't motherfucking know. Them motherfuckers is Geek Squad.
I can tell you this.
That's why they're geeks.
I cannot get that
right.
IP address legally.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It's Geek Squad. I pay for this shit monthly, Bomb. I pay for it monthly. I don't ask where they get their information from. I don't ask how they find it out. I just know that they got the. Go ahead.
So you told them what you told them. You told them, hey, this is a person.
No, I didn't tell them shit. You know how I found out? I didn't know at the time who that person was because I had never heard JPV's name. I had never heard his name. And then when he was exposed and his name came out, I'm like, God damn, that's the same person that the Geek Squad told me doxed me early on.
Wait a minute.
When his name.
So what is his real name then? Because y'all know there's a lot of rumors going around when y'all dox the person by using somebody else's information, right?
Listen, let me tell you something. I know who JPV is, and I know who Stupidity Exodus is. Y'all may not know who the motherfuckers is, but I know exactly who they is. I know exactly who them niggas is. Okay?
Agents, huh?
Yeah, because if you say you use your
whole agent. I know who they is. Like, I know y'all feel some type of way about them, and I ain't come on here trying to dispute them because we talking about us.
That's
not talking about them.
You said that he doxed you, and it's
he
almost
did dox me, Bomb. I know for a fact he doxed me.
That's when he thought you was Egypt Ann. He thought he was doxing Egypt Ann by doxing you.
Right. Thank you, Lord. Thank
when
you.
When he doxed you, he thought he was doxing Egypt Ann.
Thank you.
What are you talking about? He thought he was doxing Egypt Ann, and he doxed
No, if you remember when Egypt Ann was on that shit when she jumped in the hangout, and he was like, oh, she was holding her own. No, she wasn't. She was deflecting what she was doing. But that's when everybody thought he thought Egypt Ann and Angela was the same person.
No.
So
no. Don't be taking up for her and
I'm not taking up for her. I'm just saying. I'm not taking up for her. I'm saying that he
thought
on
the video voice and he thought that the voice was the same, but he clearly cleared it up right away. He didn't dox anyone in that video. Not no one in that video. He just said, I think I know that's Egypt Ann. And it was just based on her voice. The first time we heard Angela say something. But that's not doxing. He didn't put out nobody's information. He didn't do that. But I put the link in there if he wanted to come in and speak on it himself. But let me just say this, right? She shouldn't even be worried about who doxed her because they knew that Sasha Ray and Bryce was doxing people. Just thought that it would never come at their ass.
Hi, Bomb.
Hi, Kenzo.
Hey, ma'am, with all due respect, I've been listening. Man, you guys got some issues behind this internet shit, but I guess a lot of people do. You doxed yourself. If you came on here with your real information, you made it real easy for anybody just to backtrack and find a Facebook and run a been verified on you. That was your naivete. You really doxed yourself if you came under your real name. And that's not taking insides on anything. That's just a correct assessment of what happened, according to what I heard.
Right. And yeah, when I think
she doxed herself. She came in under her name, you know.
Right. I think she said that she realized that when she did the time she came on with her real name. But yeah, that's why somebody was able to track. But we was on a conversation, and then of course JPV comes up, and they claim him to be the doxer. Okay,
She
but
doxed herself.
no, that before any of that ever happened, we were making videos complaining about old girl doxing people. But not only did she dox me, right? Which I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you my real name now, my address, and you know what I'm saying? Give you the code to come into my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You want the code to get in the pool and all that shit. But my question is this. If you can't claim you didn't know that Sasha Ray was doxing, because all of us was making videos saying that this bitch was doxing. We made videos. Sasha Ray made a video, put in addresses that weren't even mine. It was family members, right?
And Bob, in that phone call?
Phone numbers, my phone numbers was in there. My children's phone numbers, everybody's phone numbers were in there. And inviting men to come and rape me.
Right, remember that phone call that's somebody I know got, and I called you about this shit?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
See, I never mentioned that. See, remember when I was here,
neither one of us did.
I never told people that was you. But somebody's family member ended up getting, you know, you could tell it yourself. These bitches over there.
Tell it. I got four cell phones under my account. Me, my mother, and my two children. However she found it out, called my mother, thinking it was me, and said, "Hi, this is Bomb Cherry. Can I speak to her?" She gave my real name, and then, of course, my mother was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And then they sent her a naked picture or a provocative picture of Bob. And my mother called me and was like, "Are you on your way over here?" I'm like, "No, not really." She's like, "Well, come over here. I need to show you something." So I went to my mother's house. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she was like, "Who is Bomb Cherry? And why is she calling me looking for you? And sending me these nasty pictures." I'm like, okay. I started laughing because I'm like, number one, I already knew that it wasn't Bomb. I knew that immediately it wasn't her. And I already knew who it was. So I called Bomb like, "Look, hey, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah." And then she was like, "Well, it wasn't, it wasn't me." I said, I understand it. That's why I keep telling people, it don't matter what the person's, what the result was. What was that person's intent? Their intent was to, make a bad name for Bomb Cherry, especially when a female answered the phone.
See, so that nasty bitch don't even care if she sent somebody's mother.
Right, because all four of my cell phone accounts are linked together. I got my daughters and then my mother and then me. So she knew that it wasn't me. She knew it wasn't my number. And my mother's having to just call me like, "Hey." I was nowhere near my mother's house at the time. And then I called Bob. We purposely did not put that shit out there.
Right.
Better your mother than your daughters, huh?
That's what Bob said. That's my whole point. So when whoever that guy was showed up to Bob's niece's house, he went there because of what he saw on their website to rape Bomb Cherry. Period. And the fact that it was her niece's house, that's why I said, Bob, whoever was at your niece's house was in just as much danger as your niece was. If it was 10 people in the house, all 10 of them people was at risk. She meant to get you. It doesn't matter if it was your niece's house, because your niece would have got it.
Wow, why didn't anybody warn me about you people?
Warn about who?
All this shit's going on is crazy. Why didn't anybody warn me?